Hello my dear students, we are learning microorganism lesson. In the last session we learned about what are microorganisms, classification of the microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, protozoans, algae. Viruses entity is a different one because they are reproducing outside the body in the host cell, and about the uses or how they are beneficial for us, about that also we learnt in the last session, how there are the useful microorganisms in a bakery products and also like a formation of the curd. Many other things are there in that, how they are useful for us. Now we are learning about the increasing of the soil fertility. How there is an increasing of soil fertility? Some bacteria are there, they are enriching the soil by fixing the nitrogen by atmospheric nitrogen. They will absorb the atmospheric nitrogen from the air and they fix that one to the soil. So it will enrich the soil. Nitrogen is there fixing from air to the soil with the help of nitrogenous bacteria like here blue-green algae or cyanobacteria. These bacteria help for the nitrogen fixation. They are enriching the soil by with the help of that bacteria. Nitrogen is fixing there. Cleaning the environment. Here Bhuj and Patil observed that their school gardener is there. He is forming or making the manure. How he is making manure? With the help of here nearby some houses available from them. They are collecting here about the plant waste or vegetable waste matter, fruits, other some food items are there which are waste matter that they are collected, that is the organic matter they collected here, and they are keeping that one or throwing in one pit, and there is a formation. After some days it will convert in, it is a decomposing and it will convert into the manure. Bhuj Patil wanted to know how it had happened. So how that plant vegetable waste matter is there, it will convert into the manure. So here is one activity, take a pot A and pot B. Pot A is there and pot B you take here. In the both pot, in the one pot you should add the plant waste and another pot add the plastic glass bottles are there, that plastic and glass bottles. So broken bottles are there that you should add. Take a soil in pot A and B and add in one pot plant waste and another plastic and waste bottles. So keep for some days and observe that one after the 3 to 4 weeks. You are observing that plant waste is there, it is not there, it will convert into or it is decomposed and it is not available there. But plastic and glass bottle is there as it is, because there is a action of microbes, microorganism takes place on the last. Plant waste is there what we add into the pot A. But in the pot B there is a plastic and glass bottle. On that here microorganisms not act on them, they are not decomposing that on the plastic and the glass bottles. So they will not convert that one into the manure, but here it will convert plant waste convert into the manure, and it is a very good manure for the growth of the plant, growth of the crop. So large amount as you see you are observing there is a large amount of different plant and animal waste is there here and there falling, otherwise on the roadside sometimes falling, nearby your home you are observing. But after 3-4 days you are observing that is a vanishing from there, it is disappearing from there. That plant, animal waste, plant branches are there, otherwise any leaves, stalks are there available, any dead body of the animals are there, like any rats, bandicoots are there, they are dying after the death of that, they were falling here and there. But after 3-4 days you are observing that they are disappearing. How they disappeared? They are disappearing means what is the meaning of that? They are organic matter and it is decomposed by the action of the microorganism. So here means there is a cleaning of that. So smelly substance is there, it will come. If they are not decomposing, smelly substance will come and they are harmful one, as it is they are throwing here and there. If these bacteria are not present, they are very harmful, means heap of that harmful substances goes on increasing day by day. But thanks to the bacteria, fungi, they are decomposing that all the harmful things, what are waste things are there, they are decomposing and converting into the manure, enriching to the enriching the soil, and so because of that they clean up the environment. Harmful microorganisms. Next point. Microorganisms are harmful in a many ways. So there are the microorganisms which causes diseases in humans as well as human being, plants and animals. So the organisms which are causing diseases, they are called as pathogens. That type of microorganisms which are causing diseases in human, plants and animals, they are called as pathogens. Some microorganisms spoil food, clothing and leather, and let us study more about that. As you know, fungi are attacking on leather, clothes also, and so they are decomposing that one. Their spoilage of the food is also taking place. So that is by the pathogens. Now disease causing microorganisms in humans. So pathogens are there, enter in our body. How they are entering? The disease causing microorganism, how entering in our body? Through the air, water, food. Through the air, water, food, physical contact. With the help of that, here they will enter in our body. So here they can also get transmitted by the direct contact by the infected person to the healthy person when it is taking place. So microbial diseases are there that can spread through the air, here from infected person to the healthy person by the air, water or by the physical contact are called as communicable diseases. That type of diseases are called as communicable diseases, which are causing through air, water, food and also by the physical contact by infected person to the healthy person. In our home sometimes for some any member's cold is there, they are that is infected person, and some healthy persons are there. So which are not any which having no any disease, they are called as healthy person. So it is a transferring from infected person to the healthy person. Here that is called as a communicable diseases. Examples such as the cholera, common cold, chicken pox and tuberculosis, they are called as a communicable diseases. When person is suffering from the cold, you know that sometimes some are there in class also, otherwise in a home. When they will sneeze, when they have a common cold, they are sneezing. The droplets of that, it will come through in the air. So in one droplet there are the, here in that droplet we are observing that here in that moisture there is the thousands of viruses are present, and when that through the air it will enter into the healthy person, that healthy person get infected. The virus may enter in a healthy person body and through the breathing and cause the infection. There are some insects and animals, so they are here which are called as carriers. As you know, houseflies are there. Houseflies are there carrying here, means there is on the roadside food is available, and also there is a waste is also present on the roadside. So these houseflies sitting on that waste matter whatever available on the roadside, and from that waste again they will come and sit on the eatable food atoms. So open food atoms are there which are not covered. So the houseflies carries the microorganism to attaching to their body from that waste material to the here food which we are eating. So don't eat roadside food, because that houseflies are carrier of the microorganisms. So they are the carrier of the diseases. That food those who are eating, any healthy person or any person those who are eating, they are getting infection, and so they are getting the diseases. So that are called as carriers. Like here there are the insects, animals are carriers. Again there is an example. So food always covered. Food don't keep open food. Always keep food covered. And now next one is there another example for the carrier, that is a female Anopheles mosquito is there. Female Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquito is there. These mosquitoes are there, they are carrying the malaria virus. So by that, and also another female Anopheles or female Aedes mosquito is there. Aedes mosquito. Here also they are carrying a dengue virus. So malaria and dengue viruses are there. They are carrying by the mosquitoes. So as you know, mosquito biting is a very bad one, because they carries the here malaria virus and dengue virus through them, and we are getting infection by that, and we sometimes there is a malaria and dengue are there causing when there is a female Anopheles mosquito, that is a species of the mosquito, or female Aedes mosquito, if they are present, then they are carrying the malaria virus and dengue virus diseases. So here what we are going to do to prevent them, as you know, here water will not collect or stand nearby our home in the neighbors. So as in the rainy season there is a water is standing here and there, so do not allow to water stand there, because that area, that places where water is collecting or standing for many days, that are the breeding places or reproduction places are there for the mosquito. Number of mosquitoes are increasing by them, so avoid that one. And as you know, there are the mosquito repellents are there, mosquito nets are there, you should use that one. There are some common human diseases are there caused by the microorganisms like tuberculosis, measles, chicken pox, polio. Tuberculosis causing by the bacteria, and there is a here through the transmission taking place through the air. Measles, chicken pox and polio, here these are causative or microorganisms are there, like viruses are there, with the help these are the spreading diseases by the viruses, and here they are spreading by the air, water and by the contact. So keep the patient in the isolation. So as you know, for the COVID-19 you are listening that if any person is get infected by the COVID virus, then you should that person is there in a isolation ward, means it is not infecting to the other healthy person. So that is a isolation. Keep the person belonging to the patient. Here some things are there, personal things, you should not share that one, and from those of the others. Vaccination is there here to be given at the suitable age. Cholera, typhoid, here there is a causative microorganism, that is the bacteria through the water and food. Here cholera, typhoid diseases are causing. Maintain personal hygiene and also drink boiled water and consume properly cooked food. And next, hepatitis A, viruses are there, and here this hepatitis A causing by viruses, and here it is taking place spreading through the water, and so to avoid that, drink boiled water. Malaria is there, as we saw now only here, because of the female Anopheles mosquito, malaria is there, it is spreading, that is one of the viruses. Protozoans are there, these protozoan, dengue is a virus, malaria is the protozoa, and so use mosquito net, repellents and spraying here. Insecticide control the breeding, so do not allow to water standing nearby your home. Next one, disease causing microorganisms in animals. So not only in human beings, there is diseases are causing in the here animals also. So in the plants and animals we are also observing, but also in other animals we are observing, like anthrax is there. Anthrax is a causing, anthrax disease is there, it is a causing in the animals, and also there is and also in the human beings. The disease is causing anthrax in the human being and also in the animals, like cattle. There is a here foot and mouth disease is also there, it is a causing for the cattle and the human beings, that is by the viruses. So these are the anthrax disease causing by the bacteria in the cattle and human beings, and foot and mouth disease is there, it is a causing in the cattle and the here human being by the viruses. Disease causing microorganism in plants. How in the human beings and animal there are diseases causing by the microorganism, like that in the plants also the diseases are causing. There are like sugarcane, wheat, jawar, these are the different variety of crops are there, otherwise different types of fruits and vegetables are there, on them also viruses, bacteria are attacking. So there are it can be controlled by the chemicals, like insecticide, pesticides are there, spraying that one. So these are made up of the chemicals which can control the growth of the microbes, which kill that microbes. So there is in the plant diseases like a citrus canker, here it is spreading by the bacteria, and through the air it will spread, it causing by the bacteria. Rust of wheat causing by the wheat, here fungi, rust of wheat is there, it is causing by the fungus, and it is spreading through the air and the seeds of that. Yellow vein mosaic of a bindi, and it is causing by the viruses, and here it is spreading through the insects. So these are the plant viruses are there, and also the animal viruses and diseases which are causing in the human being, animals, and also in the plants. In the next session we are going to see next point. Thank you.